Welcome back, everybody. And continuing with the good old Halloween things. And sorry, that was my computer that peaked. Anyway, and continuing with our Halloween thing, we're going to be playing some good old Calibur. We're now going to get to play a little bit of costume fun. Dress up and be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. So we're going to start off in disclaimer. My renditions of certain characters aren't going to look exactly like the character, but that's because it's custom. In a game where that's not supposed to be the intent. I keep saying it backwards. In a game where the character's not actually in it and you're trying to recreate that character, you're not necessarily always going to get the perfect shot at it. So, anyway, we're going to start. We're going to start with Bruce Lee versus Thanatos. Now, Bruce Lee, martial arts extraordinaire. Thanatos is the Greek personification of death itself. Now,
the jewelers carve their symbols into their swords to
I'm not playing like that. Thus, let's make sure that ain't too high. Yeah. Trying to fit me around the sound. But luckily, I don't have to do too much. But at the end, I am gonna play. I do enjoy Soul Calibur. I really do. But I can't do half. A really nice beat 'em up fighting. It's not a very popular way with my people though. Most of them, although a lot of my people just play 2-player games. When they do play fighting games, they do Injustice and Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. But Soul Calibur ain't all the time. But I really enjoy it, and it allows me to kind of customize. I don't know why I was putting A over here, but customize different characters and things, and put my own touch on it, and I enjoy it very much. And if you're wondering, like, how does this pertain to Halloween and things anyway? Well, like I said, it is good old costume. You get to be whoever you want to be on Halloween. You get to fight whoever you want to fight. And each character was designed for different. Ooh, that was new. I wish I could do that stuff when I played that. And when you see, I'm gonna do my own fancy movie, but they won't be that nice. But anyway, as I said, it's a really interesting game. And on the subject of Soul Calibur. That's another thing about Soul Calibur. To me, trying to get facial recognition, but face and all that good stuff, the little subtle details, I don't mess with it too much, just because it's too difficult. Can't follow that thing, but and I spent a lot of time trying to get different voices. That was awesome. Smash his head to the ground. It sounds like he broke his neck in all honesty. He said, "Give up." And this is when I was testing it earlier. It wasn't common for them to get 2 for 2. It would always be one character, one size the other. But this was a relatively equal fight. Oh man, I love that move. I can't wait to do it when I play. But anyway, this Thanatos has got really one-sided here. And of course, for any fighter, Thanatos is big, hits slow, but hits hard. Bruce Lee is small, hits fast, hits light. Same basic idea for any fighting game. Like I said, I try to do different characters based off. Well, I try to get the voices and things based off of how I see the character. And then also so I can see a lot of different fights. So, for example, we'll do Ichigo. Ichigo Shikai. He hasn't used Bankai or anything like that. He's just good old Shikai versus Jinpachi Saraki. For people who don't know, this is from Bleach. I really do like, I really do like anime. Certain animes anyway. In this game, I have several different anime characters, as well as several different characters from mythology. Uh, a lot of the characters that you see early on are Greek mythological figures. And here, I was just trying to, fool around with anime designs. In my, the first Soul Calibur game, I had 4. I had like 32 characters. I had Zeus, I had Hades. Then I had Naruto, I had Sasuke, I had a really, really nice looking Ichigo. When he released, if you've ever seen Bleach, you first see it in the hollow practice. Where he kind of looks like a reptile. He has the tail and he has the claws. He really don't look like a human. Well, he looks like a humanoid reptile. I hit that one. It was really, really nice. But you can't really recreate them on here. But all in all, I think I have more characters on this one in particular. I really, really do enjoy the Kenpachi and the Ichigo one here. They look really nice. But again, one of those one-sided fights, like a legitimate one-sided fight. Kenpachi is just getting the red, while Ichigo just goes around just swinging his giant sword. Which is funny because, to me, in the show, Ichigo could beat Kenpachi, but Kenpachi was probably the strongest. To me, I think Kenpachi is the strongest of the series. That was stupid. In real life, that would have never happened on purpose. But in the show, Kenpachi, he tells a quick rundown of Bleach. Basically, Ichigo, the guy who just won, actually, the main character, his boy, his father was a soul reaper. He doesn't know that until later on in the series, but he basically, he's trying to get power. He's really, really, really trying to get power, so he can protect his friends and stuff. And actually, is how he becomes a soul reaper the first time. He meets a girl by the name of Rukia Kuchiki. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And he eventually ends up fighting the Hollow. And basically, Ichigo could see spirits. But anyway, so she gives him her powers, which is illegal in her society. And it's split into 3 dimensions. Now this is Ichigo in Bunkai. Okay, I could not get something without the hair flip, but this is Ichigo's Bunkai. That giant sword becomes a lot smaller. It's still long, but it's a lot smaller. This is Renji Abarai, enemy turned friend of Ichigo. And basically, everyone for the most part that Ichigo doesn't end up killing, he becomes allied with. Basically, everyone in the Soul Society. And this is how the first fight really went. Ichigo, Renji. Oh boy, the battery is dead. Hopefully it lasts. But basically, like I said, what ends up happening is Renji just wrecks Ichigo. And Ichigo couldn't use Bankai. But back to the organization of this game. Ichigo gets powers and blah blah blah, protect his friends from the hollows, and basically, eventually, Rukia gets called back, her brother, she comes back and says, yeah, you committed a crime, you have to go, you gotta be executed for your crime, blah blah blah. Ichigo, being the guy he is, to protect her, he goes in, saves her. He learns how to fight first, because he gotta learn how to fight. And as he's training, basically they throw him in a pit. Because they, before Renji over here and, Byakuya Kuchiki take Rukia, the soul reaper who gave Ichigo her powers. she breaks this thing called the soul chain, something like that. And it's what gives him his soul reaper powers. So she goes to a dude by the name of Keithscape Uhara, trying to get his powers back. Basically, Keithscape tells me, I can get your powers back. You was always a soul reaper, you just didn't know it. Blah blah blah. Throws him in the pit and says, listen, if this thing devours itself and breaks, you're gonna turn into a hollow, and you're gonna die. We'll see. Keithscape knew that Ichigo was strong enough to deal with it, because it does end up happening. But Ichigo is able to fight out. In all honesty, that hollow makes Ichigo one of the strongest. But as he's trying to get through Rukia, before everything said and done, before you really see Hollow come out in Ichigo for the first time in actual important combat, the dude from the other match, Kenpachi, he tells Ichigo, I skipped a very important thing. The weapons that they use, the sword, are Zanpakuto. Basically, there's a spirit in the sword that the Shishigami, which is the Japanese word for soul reaper, uses to fight. Renju. That's just how they fight Renju like this. But in the show. Anyway. They have to be in perfect harmony to use the maximum amount of power. To use the most power that you need. Okay. I'm here to do this. Out of your car. And I'm going to get to him in a minute. As it knows, I'm going to try and hurry up and finish. I hate this dude. That's why I'm thinking it's got to be a good match. But, anyway. Quickly. You're supposed to be in balance with your Zanpakuto to unleash his true power. Kenpachi says, fuck it. My own power is greater. And he beats everyone without even using his Zanpakuto's power. So, if he could learn how to use his Zanpakuto power, or if he ever decided to use it, he would probably be stronger than Ichigo. Because he gives Ichigo a run for his money without his Zanpakuto. And when he takes off his eye patch that he has on, even more of his power comes out. One day I'll get to experience Bleach in depth in another video. Switching over to another anime, Hellsing. Hellsing has two splits, so two series. The original Hellsing, which is personally my favorite, and the Hellsing Ultimate. Hellsing follows the Hellsing organization, not by Hellsing, but later generation of the Hellsing family. Sir Integra, Wingate, something Hellsing. She's in Britain and her job is to destroy all vampires. Which is ironic because in the show, that vampire there, Alucard, aka Dracula, if you spell it backwards, he apparently was locked in the basement by her father, but the main idea is he destroys her enemies and destroys them. There's nothing left. He does not care. It's like when you need something done, he does not care. Just like that, he just let them. In the original Hellsing, it was a good story, and he had one rival. I didn't create him in here, but his name was Father Anderson. Father Anderson was a regenerator. Basically human with the ability to regenerate as long as he wasn't destroyed completely. And Father Anderson was a boss, and Hellsing and him were at it. But Hellsing, not Hellsing, I keep wanting to call Alucard Hellsing. But Alucard just wrecks and eventually it becomes just one vampire. And Alucard is really looking for an enemy to test his skill. Now, I haven't seen all the Hellsing Ultimate. I think it's on 8 episodes. I prefer the original Hellsing. It's about 13 or so episodes. But it's just like, it was more feasible and logical. Now, but you can watch both. I actually enjoy both. But Hellsing Ultimate, now they're doing Nazis and final plans to destroy and take over the world and all that good stuff. It comes on Saturday on Konami, trying to say 9 and Konami. Now, at this point in time, in the anime, if this was fight was to happen, Alucard would be like, oh yes, finally someone's testing my skills. Now, Alucard's probably gonna lose here, but in the show, and that would actually be typical of Alucard. Alucard never really dies stuff around. He enjoys fighting. He usually would get people would think they've killed Alucard hundreds of times. But they never did. They never actually killed Alucard. He comes right back and says, the Crown Royal Initiative has... I walked away from the mic. The Crown Royal Initiative has started releasing seals 1, 2, and 3, blah, blah, blah. Well, 3, 2, and 1. And then he like, power unleashed until target is destroyed. And it would be so awesome. Now, let me show you. Now, I'm going to take over and I'm going to keep playing it until the end here. I'm going to change it from very hard. I'm not that good at the game to do hard. I'm probably not even going to have a good time at hard, but we're going to try it anyway. But this is how the fight would have been. Hopefully, kind of sort of, if I had control. If it was in the anime. But, like I said, he would do the Cromwell Initiative release, blah, 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 blah. And he would go to town on them. He would just wreck their shit. And that's why I chose like, this will be a good fight. Because Alucard, that's what he wanted. It was like he wanted to be destroyed.
Battle 1. Fight.
And I'm gonna... Oh, goodness gracious. I hate Boldo. I really hate fighting against him. He's really difficult to hit because he does a lot of contortionist crap. I'm gonna die. I won't actually win. I don't think I'll actually beat him. It's not really my personal favorite character, and I wouldn't play it on hard anyway. But so I'm really gonna cheese this fight a lot. See, that is why I don't like it. Like that's the one thing I hate. Characters with variable heights.
The battle 3.
And who does that type of crap? Ooh. And like, I'm just not good enough at this game to be doing it on hard, especially with Alucard. Cervantes' character said, I knew it. But see, now here's the thing. Because, like, I don't like Voldo. He's creepy, he's weird. I hate fighting him. But, now here's the switch to this guy over here. And we'll switch him to... I kind of decided to make a Zeus for this one because... I guess just because he had that mythological standing, I should be able to, not necessarily able to, but should be able to. I should be able to beat him. As I get my butt kicked. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna cheese this one if I can. Like, I will cheese the crap out of him, and I'm gonna lose. Oh, it worked! I cheesed it. I don't like him. I really don't. I really hate.
The battle 2. Fight.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, wow. Oh, I hate Bodo. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him so much. I probably should use my best character
Battle 3.
and not my most one of my favorite